Well, it's a heartbreaking statistic. More than 100 Australians are reported missing every single day. And this Missing Persons Week, families and police are appealing for your help. Loren O'Keefe is the founder and CEO of the Missing Persons Advocacy Network, and she joins us now from Sydney, along with Sasoon Simonian, whose brother is missing. Good morning to you both. Loren, if I could start with you. You founded the Missing Persons Advocacy Network when your brother Daniel went missing in Melbourne. Tell us a little bit more about your story.
Yeah, so my younger brother Dan was 24 years old and his case was non-suspicious. So police weren't able to allocate any resources into searching for Dan. So we turned to the public in quite a big way. And it got to a point after about a year that other families were contacting me and asking for advice, which prompted me to start this organisation because there just was nowhere for families like ours to turn.
And tell us a little bit more about the organisation and what you offer.
So MPAN creates awareness for missing persons in Australia, not just the issue and the individuals, but also the impact that it has on the families and friends left behind. We provide all sorts of support to those that are left behind. We connect them to opportunities and resources and really try and reframe this as the community issue that it is.
All right. If I could turn now to you, Sasoon. Your brother Sevak went bushwalking in a national park around 5 years ago. He never came home. How has that left your family? I imagine it's just that state of not knowing just must be horrendous.
Yeah, absolutely. We miss my brother every day, and we're so grateful to be a part of this project that Loren and MPAN are doing. It's such a beautiful and creative way of not only spreading awareness for the issue of missing persons, but it also does much more than that. It gives hope to families like mine who are still looking for answers. And yeah, we're very grateful.
So, Loren, you've developed a contemporary take on the old milk carton ads, haven't you? Just show us what you're holding and tell us a little bit more about the Unmissables project and how it works.
Sure. So people don't connect with stats, they connect with stories. So I think the public's become a little bit desensitised to the old school sort of missing persons posters. So we need to give them an opportunity to learn more about these people than just their vital stats, their height, their date of birth and where they were last seen. So we started the Unmissables initiative to humanise long-term missing Australians by pairing families with authors and artists to create really unique, striking artworks that re-engage the public and reignite the search for these people. So for Missing Persons Week, we do have our modern take on the old milk carton campaigns on these biodegradable coffee cups at cafes all around Australia.
Loren, given that your story ended in tragedy with Dan's body being found after a long search, you are remarkable to be pushing this. How much does it mean to you, and how much does it help in I guess, wrapping your head around that tragedy?
I consider this to be a real privilege. You know, obviously I have a really profound understanding of what it's like to have a loved one go missing. The impact on the family is enormous. Psychologists all around the world consider this to be the most stressful type of grief. It's called ambiguous loss. And what people don't usually realise is that when one person is missing, research shows that at least 12 others are directly impacted by that, financially, emotionally and psychologically. So if I, with my lived experience, can alleviate the burden on these families and friends that are left behind, then I think that that's a really important legacy for my brother to have, and it's a real honour to be working in this space.
And Sasoon, given that you are living this nightmare every day, every hour, it must come as some solace knowing that people like Loren are there advocating for missing people.
Yeah, we're indebted to people like Loren. If she wasn't doing this work, then I don't think it would be done. So this is a very, very important work. We're so grateful. And I think the whole of Australia should get behind Loren, get behind MPAN, and support campaigns like these that raise awareness. It's much needed, and we're very grateful for that.
Loren, how can we get behind you, and what is your message to the public this Missing Persons Week?
Yeah, so this issue goes well beyond the resources of police. It's only about 1 to 2% of missing persons cases in Australia that pertain to crime, whereas 85% relate to mental health. So we really need to rethink our approach to this community issue so that we can better support all of the Australians that are affected by it. So as much as National Missing Persons Week is a fantastic opportunity for the public to be reminded by these long-term missing Australians cases, it's also equally important that the public gains an insight into the impact on families and friends that are left behind. So if people can jump onto our website, head to one of the cafes that have these amazing cups for the week, it would be a fantastic way to get behind us.
All right. Well, we are thinking about both of you, Sasoon. I know the search continues for Sevak, and we wish you all the very best. And again, Loren, congratulations. It is a wonderful, wonderful initiative. Thank you.
Thank you, Georgie.
Thanks, Georgie.